Well, if you are getting up early, by your choice or not, we're off to a warm start. It's 75 degrees right now in Salt Lake City, although 20 degrees lower than that in Logan, where it's currently in the mid-50s. 67 in Green River, 72 in Cedar City, 78 currently in St. George. So a pretty warm morning for most of you, but also looking good. We've got fair skies out there because we've dried out so much. Temperature in Salt Lake, as I mentioned, is currently 75 degrees. We've got high pressure, which is building in from the desert southwest, and that's going to keep it hot and dry for the next couple days. However, there's also a disturbance over the Pacific Northwest that'll send a weak, dry cold front across Utah later tonight and tomorrow, and isolated thunderstorms out ahead and behind that could bring some gusty winds. So something to keep in mind if you are setting off the fireworks. Definitely need to be very careful, or if those winds pick up too much, hold off until they start to die down a little bit. Now today we're going to warm up to 99 in Salt Lake City. If we hit 100, it'll make it the first time this year, but with a few clouds moving in later in the day, that's looking a little bit less likely than it otherwise would. Temperature will be in the mid-80s in Park City. You'll make it up to 103 in Moab, 109 in St. George. In general, partly cloudy, isolated thunderstorms over the north, sunny over the central and southern parts of the state. And more the same tomorrow, although the temperature will drop slightly. It's still going to be hot with a high of 105 in St. George, and you'll be hovering close to that for the next several days. A lot of sunshine with morning temperatures dropping into the low to mid 70s. And in northern Utah tomorrow, looking good for the 4th of July. It'll be partly cloudy, very warm, but not quite as hot, with a high of 91 degrees expected. We'll have a slight chance of the late day thunderstorms that might bring those gusty winds, so something to keep in mind again. But by Wednesday, we'll be drying out. It'll be mostly sunny, and after that slight drop in the temperature, we'll make it back into the mid 90s by Thursday. And it looks like we'll stay that way all the way into the coming weekend.